I'm Andrew Langer with the Institute for Liberty, and with me today is Delegate Mike Smigiel. We're here in where are we?
We're in beautiful
Northeast Maryland, which is part of Delegate Smigiel's district. And we're here because we were supposed to be going and having a town hall meeting here in Northeast with Congressman Frank Kratovil. The congressman just did a semi-private, semi-public meeting with the Farm Bureau up in Rising Sun. Delegate Smigiel, why don't you tell us what happened?
I drove all the way out here to make sure I could make this public meeting to be with constituents and hear what they had to say to the congressman. And when we get here, the congressman's taking numbers and he's going to take people one at a time so that he doesn't have to face all of his constituents on the questions of the stimulus package, on the question of what he did with cap and trade and with health care. And when we were at the farm meeting last night, the congressman came out and he said, reads through the letter that he had sent out to everybody, goes through and gives his explanations, many of which are bunk. We've refuted, go to the website, you can go to delegatemike.com. You can see we've refuted all of those accusations, and then they step up and the Secretary of Agriculture said, oh, we're not going to take any questions from the congressman on these issues which he just opened the door on and addressed. In fact, we're only going to address agriculture. So we addressed some of the
fundamental problem, one of the fundamental problems is if you came here and you just wanted to listen to what other people had to say, you can't get information that way because you're not going to be allowed into those meetings. Is that right?
Absolutely not. And you got to take a number and have 5 minutes with the congressman. That is absolutely controlling the way that the people have access to their elected representative. We sent Mr. Smith down there to Washington, and we're getting back Karl Marx because they don't want to sit here and tell us what they're doing to our country.
What do you think specifically they're afraid of?
They're afraid of putting more than one person in the room at one time.
Okay, they're angry. You got to lead them to a rally, Bottle Road or something. They need to do something.
Well,
they're waiting.
Well, they got a flag. All right, well, listen, we're going to end that here.
I've got all my paraphernalia in my truck.
Diana.
Okay, well, we're here in Cecil County, and the tensions are running very, very high at this point in time. We've got the crowd gathering. There's just traffic just streaming, and the congressman hasn't arrived yet. But the staff is definitely telling people that they can't go in en masse. We can't have an actual town hall meeting. Delegate Smigiel and I are talking about doing an impromptu town hall meeting right out here. We're going to rally. Folks have their flags. So it's just a lot of anticipation that is waiting right up here in northeastern Maryland. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. So it occurs to me that the system that they've set up, where you go in and you show up, and you don't get to actually choose anything you want to do. You can't actually, there's no transparency that's involved. And they actually hand you a number and are making you wait in line, and we'll get a shot of folks waiting in line. Isn't that really exactly what they're talking about doing to our healthcare system in America today?
Only you won't actually get in to see anybody, but I guess it's just like your healthcare system. You won't get to see a doctor.
This is it in a nutshell right here. This is the Democrats' solution to all sorts of public policy problems. Give people a number and make them wait in line.
Absolutely.
And that's the news from
Northeast Maryland. This is exactly what it looks like. There you go.
Waiting
in line for your health care.
Waiting in line, getting a number.
Get a number, and you still.
Right now.
Stand in line right now.
There you go.
Stand in line.
Good point.
Pardon?